Hey everybody, it's the Zen Witch here with a quick video on today's new moon in Aquarius on January 24th, 2020. This is set for New York City, but as usual, disregard the houses because I want to look at just the planetary relationships so they apply to the most people possible. Well, so they apply to everybody, actually. So let's look over here at the Sun-Moon conjunction in early Aquarius. The Aquarius decanate of Aquarius. So each sign is divided into slices of 10 degrees, and these are called decanates. And the first decanate is the sign itself, the second decanate is the next sign of that element, and the third decanate is the third sign of that element, starting with the one that you're looking at. So it's in the Aquarius decanate of Aquarius. Aquarius, it talks about updating. It's innovation and invention and forging a path ahead. It's new ideas with a humanitarian bent to them. So January, I don't know about you, but January is kind of our everything must go month. I know a lot of people talk about spring cleaning, and yes, we spring clean, but I do a lot of winter cleaning when I'm, bottled up in the house and not much on my schedule. I start really digging deep into drawers and closets and things, and with an updating eye, and everything must go. So that's a good use of that Aquarius energy. And I'm actually looking at this chart not in terms of like world politics and stuff like that. I am looking at this chart in terms of you as a person and what can you do with this? What is this energy good for? What is easy to launch today? So I would say today, and the new moon occurs at 4:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So correct that time for wherever you're at. But it's a great day to launch updating processes, going through your files, clearing things out just to update, getting rid of the old. How can I do this differently is the energy of Aquarius. And let's look at the fact that Sun-Moon conjunction is squared by Uranus and Taurus. So it's ruled by Uranus, and it's also squared by Uranus. The square can make us prone to a hair trigger, prone to jumping too far too fast. So Uranus's activity, it's the awakener. Its activity is quick, sudden, unexpected, disruptive. So you want to be careful about planning things out and making sure that the updating is happening according to your plan. And I mean, it can also make it so we're especially prone to sudden and unexpected updates happening, or something breaking, so all of a sudden we have to update. That's just that Uranian energy. But looking at it, I would say that it's just time for a general clean sweep of our living spaces, of old hat ideas. How can I awaken? So there's a lot of energy of the awakener here. Let's look at Mercury that's sitting. It's not conjunct the new moon, but it's also sitting in Aquarius, and that talks about new ideas, new forms of communication, new ways of going about your daily logistical business. So let's see, how do we apply that? Just however you've been going about things, keeping schedules or your daily routine. The moon also rules daily routine. So all of these things can seriously be updated on this transit. And with Uranus hanging out there squaring the new moon, it could say that you don't quite get the choice about when things are updated, but you can certainly direct how they land. We've got the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. It is still exact. Saturn is now past Pluto, which says this is now a separating aspect. So when you're in a separating aspect, things are kind of on the resolution side, not the build-up side. So, whatever power struggles came about, and with the Saturn-Pluto conjunction, now you can kind of feel those things on the downside and starting to resolve themselves. Let's look up here too at the Venus applying to conjunct Neptune. which in Pisces, no less. So that is a wonderful spot of concentration for artistic ability, for socially acceptable escape, for just doing something that takes you out of reality and into another reality. So, doing poetry, painting, drawing, dancing, theater, go to a movie, something like that, that just sort of takes you out of your ordinary reality in a beautiful way. That aspect should be, let's see, let me animate this chart. And now I got to bring it back. Okay. Let's go by days, because I'm, suspecting as of tomorrow, Venus will be officially conjunct Neptune. So the weekend looks like it's shaping up to be something beautiful for going out to do something new, different, exciting. Tomorrow, Moon Mercury will be conjunct. So communicating your emotions in a new way, but going out and doing something that's going to bring some beauty and a nice escape into your life, those Neptunian kind of things. Let me see what else I'm missing here. We've got Mars that is going to be trining. Squaring. It's mutable signs. Mars is going to be squaring that Venus-Neptune conjunction. So just beware of overdoing it. And this is why I said socially acceptable means of escape, because with a square from Mars to a Venus-Neptune conjunction, you could definitely overindulge in food and alcohol and drugs, whatever, socially unacceptable escapes we can talk about. So let's stick to the arts. Let's stick to immersing yourself in beauty. And Mars, well, I'm not going to talk about houses. I was going to say Mars in the fifth is great for some hard play, but it's not going to be in the fifth house for everybody. If we look down here, we've got not a strong chart signature one way or the other, because we have an equal balance of fire and air. If we knock off for the midheaven and the ascendant and, knock off for the angles here, we're still going to end up in kind of a dead heat. So no chart signature there. So to recap, let's go back to the new moon. It's time to kick off your plan to update your surroundings, to clean up your life, to get rid of the old shit that you no longer want or use, and hand them on, for humanitarian causes. Even in our really, really, really poor days, we didn't sell things. We always donated, because we were so aware that there were people just as bad off or worse off than we were. So, and I also believe in karma. So we would hand along the stuff we were getting rid of, and the new would come in. So that's my recommendation for the new moon. Please post your questions below. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Please click your notifications so you can know when new videos go up. I put a tarot review up every Monday, an oracle review up every Friday, with random interesting things in between. At least I hope you find them interesting. So again, thank you for being with me. This is the Zen Witch. Happy new moon. Blessed be.